each day.
Marching forward with determination, ready for change, we, Pratham Raj and
Tanisha Pandey.
Warmly welcome our distinguished parents, our esteemed directors, Shri Rajaraman Khanna sir, Shri Vijay Kumar Gulati sir, and our respected principal, Ms. Renu Srivastava ma'am, and our valued audience, gathering to witness the installation of our maiden student council, who stand with high hopes and ambitions.
Deep Jyoti Parabrahma, Deep Jyoti Janardanaha, Deepo Haratu Me Papam, Deep Jyoti Namostate.
From illusion, guide me to truth's embrace. From shadows, lead me to wisdom's light. From mortality, show me eternal grace. May peace pervade all roads, beyond, within, and around.
Let us welcome our esteemed dignitaries, accompanied by the to-be-conferred head boy Shivaj Kapreki and the to-be-conferred head girl Khadija Zara for the lamp lighting ceremony. So please, ma'am, please. Khadija Zara to felicitate our Honorable Director, Shri Rajaraman Khanna sir, with equal perseverance.
यही रखना
On behalf of all of you,
Thank you, sir. Music is food for soul that rejuvenates and replenishes any individual. Therefore, the audience here represents students of St. Teresa with the motivational song Captivators.
Everyone is requested to kindly get ready for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे जय गाथा जय जय मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Music is the food for soul that rejuvenates and replenishes any individual. Therefore, the audience here represent the students of St. Teresa for a motivational song to captivate us.
Let us give them a huge round of applause. Ms. Renu Srivastava ma'am to officially inaugurate the ceremony. Ma'am, we will be honored by a declaration to commence the proceedings. Ma'am, please.
Good morning everyone. Good morning Director Sir and respected parents, dear children, and I, Renu Srivastava, Principal of St. Teresa School, Indrapura, hereby declare Investiture Ceremony 2025-26 open. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have gathered today to celebrate the inauguration of our student council. Standing before us are individuals who embody determination, dedication and discipline. We trust we will work together as a team, maintaining accountability and honoring the trust that has been placed in us.
The recently installed council members shall henceforth commence their official responsibilities, solemnly committing to preserve the distinguished reputation of St. Teresa with steadfast devotion. They pledge their unwavering fidelity to their educational institution of origin, resolved to validate their worthiness to assiduous service.
Armed with self-assurance as our formidable companion, we maintain an erect posture, poised to capitalize on forthcoming prospects and navigate our trajectory toward triumphant outcomes. It is this intrinsic conviction that propels our advancement, keeping our fervor and sustaining our aspirational visions. Here, we welcome the prefects of primary wing.
Marching forward are the 70 house prefects, Aradha Negi of grade 4B,
Arnav Das of grade 4D,
Trisha Singh of grade 5th C,
Viman Dubey of grade 5D,
Dear parents, kindly clap for them. Rehan Pandey of grade 4th A,
Shoris Sandilya of grade 4D,
Jayasvi Pant of grade 5th A,
and Nate Singhal of grade 5D. Following them in the procession is the Humanity House, with Anushka Karn of grade 4C,
Navisha Agarwal of grade 4th B,
Vivan Arora of grade 5A,
and Sanvi Khare of grade 5th A.
Arnav Srivastava of grade 4th A.
Solomon Singh of grade 4th A.
Anika Singh of grade 5th B.
And Mahidit Sharma of grade 5th C. Requesting charity house prefects to step forward. We would like to invite the charity house in charge, Ms. Preeti Sharma ma'am, to confer the badges to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please. Requesting charity house to step back.
Parents, this is the way our primary grade, these little kids, they learn the formal way of life. Give them a huge round of applause. The way they are given the command, the way in the coordinated manner they came here, they really deserve a thunderous round of applause. Thank you.
Requesting Harmony House to step forward. We would like to invite the house in charge, Ms. Manisha Mishra ma'am, kindly convert the badges to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please. Thank you, ma'am. Requesting Harmony House to step back to their position.
Requesting Humanity House prefects to step back.
Requesting Integrity House prefects step forward. We would like to invite the House in charge, Ms. Mosami Chattopadhyay ma'am, to kindly confer the badges to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please. Thank you, ma'am. Requesting Integrity House, kindly step back. Requesting our respected principal, Ms. Inauguration, ma'am, to kindly congratulate the newly appointed prefects. Ma'am, please. May you lead with wisdom and compassion.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Next, we have middle wing prefects.
Marching forward are the charity house prefects with Manya Khajuria from grade 6D,
Dignitary of grade 6C,
Madhu Sharma of grade 7D,
and Akshay Kumar of grade 7B.
Coming up fully energized in Harmony House with Ananya Vashnik of grade 6B,
Adrit Pandey of grade 6C,
Tavisha Khanna of grade 7A,
and Lakshana Sharma of grade 7A. Following them are the Humanity House prefects, Meghna of grade 6A,
Nimit Upadhyay of grade 6C,
Krishna Chandra of grade 7B,
and Pranav of grade 7A. Following them in the procession is the Integrity House with Sri Suman of grade 6B,
and Nushri Verma of grade 6E,
Pragya Agarwal of grade 7C,
and Kunal Taneja of grade 7D. Ma'am, please. Thank you, ma'am. Requesting Charity House prefects to step back.
Charity House retreat! Charity House forces backward!
Requesting Harmony House to kindly step forward.
Harmony House retreat! Harmony House forces forward march!
We would like to invite the Harmony House in charge, Ms. Sunita Mishra ma'am, to kindly confer the badges to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please. Thank you, ma'am. Requesting Harmony House to kindly step back.
Harmony House retreat! Harmony House forces backward!
Inviting the Humanity House prefects to step forward.
Humanity House, attention! Humanity House forces forward march! Humanity House forward right! Humanity House forces forward march! Humanity House forward left!
We would like to invite the Humanity House in charge, Ms. Jaya Bhardwaj ma'am, to confer the badges to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please.
invite the house in charge, Ms. Madhi Malhotra ma'am, to kindly confer the badges to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please. Thank you, ma'am. Requesting Integrity House, kindly step back to the position.
Integrity House, attention! Integrity House, turn right! Integrity House, forward march! Integrity House,
Requesting our respected principal, Ms. Felicitation ma'am, to kindly extend her congratulations to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please.
May we request our esteemed dignitaries to join us on the stage for a commemorative group photograph. Sir, please. Ma'am, please. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations to all the newly elected prefects. May you lead with compassion and integrity.
Now, we welcome our newly elected prefects of the senior wing.
Marching forward are the charity house prefects. Samriti Agarwal of grade 9B1.
Mahika Rawat of 9B3.
Ananya Singh of grade 9B4.
And Ananya Swan of
grade 8B4. Following them is the harmony house with Sanvi Singh of 9B1.
A Daisy Roy of 9B2.
Jagrit Gupta of grade 8 9B3.
And Emma Ali of 8B4. Of the Humanity House Prefects, Kamala Agarwal of grade 9B1,
Kanak of 9B2.
and Visha Gupta of 9B2.
Ayushi Kanosia of 8B2. Coming up fully energized is the Integrity House with Investiture Ceremony of grade 9B2.
Tanu Singh of grade 9B4,
Divyanshi Bhagwat, 9B3.
and Alpit Bhatnagar of 8B4.
Requesting the Charity House to step forward. Now, we would like to invite House in Charge, Miss Salini Singh ma'am, kindly confer the badges to the newly elected prefects. Please, ma'am. kindly step back in their position.
Chariot, attention! Chariot, proceed backward!
Requesting the Harmony House, kindly step forward.
Background, attention! Background, proceed forward! Serenity!
Now, we would like to invite Ms. Ina Abad, ma'am, the House in charge, kindly confer the badges to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please. Thank you, ma'am. Requesting Harmony House, kindly step back in their position.
Background, attention! Background, proceed backward!
Requesting Humanity House prefects to step forward.
Humanity House, attention! Proceed forward, march! Forward, right! Proceed forward, right!
Requesting the Humanity House in charge, Ms. Shivani Sharma ma'am, to kindly confer the badges to the newly elected prefects. Ma'am, please. Thank you, ma'am. Requesting Humanity House prefects to kindly return back to their positions.
Humanity House, attention! Turn left! Proceed forward, march! Proceed backward!
Requesting Integrity House prefects to step forward.
Deputy House, attention! Deputy House, proceed forward, march! Turn left! Proceed forward, march! Turn right! Serenity!
We would like to invite the Integrity House in charge, Ms. Sneha Sharma ma'am, to kindly confer badges to the newly elected House prefects. Ma'am, please. requesting Integrity House prefects to return back to their positions.
Integrity House, attention! Integrity House, turn next! Moving forward, march! Forward, next! Moving backward, march!
Requesting our esteemed principal, Ms. Renu Srivastava, ma'am, to kindly congratulate the newly appointed council leaders. Ma'am, please.
May we request our esteemed dignitaries to join us on the stage for their blessings and a commemorative group photograph. So please.
You can notice parents, number of girls, everywhere it is more than the number of boys. You are having some point. Parents, they are requested to please take care of your sons. Boy, it's going to be very difficult for you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
बुला रहे हैं आपको हम भी मेरे को रखे ध्यान तो रखें बॉयज का ध्यान हम रखेंगे लेकिन बेटियां भी हमारी बेटियां ही हैं दे आर फर्स्ट पर ऐसा नहीं है कि मैडम को ही केवल लीड रहने देंगे
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Congratulations to all the newly elected prefects. May you carry out all your responsibilities with passion. Badges gleam and banners rise. Badges gleam and banners rise.
Young hearts, this is like on lonely sides.
With vows of service, bold and true.
Leaders emerged with vision anew.
Now we are done with the badging of all the 3 wings prefects. Music has a profound ability to touch the soul. I understand it might seem unfamiliar to some people, but I believe the melodies have a universal language that crosses all barriers, similar to the unifying experience of hymns. Let's put our hands together for Ankit sir, who will present a lovely music performance. Sir, please.
हेलो 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 गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। आप सभी को मेरा प्यारा भरा नमस्कार। और सबसे पहले एक बार जोरदार तालियां हो जाए उन बच्चों के लिए जिन्होंने अभी बहुत ही प्यारा सॉन्ग गाया है। इसमें सुमन सर रिवर ऐड करी थोड़ी और थोड़ी ऐड करी। हेलो हेलो, मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ एक सॉन्ग गाने के आपके लिए। उम्मीद करता हूँ आपको पसंद आएगा। हीरे मोती मैं ना चाहूं, मैं तो चाहूं संगम तेरा, मैं तो तेरी सैया, तू है मेरा। सैया सैया, तू जो छुए प्यार से आराम से मर जाऊं। आजा चंदा बाहों में तुझमें गुम हो जाऊं। चाहेंगे सुनना एक सॉन्ग और तो मैं गाऊंगा, अदरवाइज नहीं गाऊंगा। आप चाहेंगे तो
I'm sure everyone in the audience feels the same way.
A torch is passed with pride and grace.
New leaders rise to take their place.
With honor, pride, voices strong.
They vow to lead and right the wrong.
Back in the field at the forefront of our leadership team. Main council is the head boy, Shiva Supreti, and the head girl, Khadija Zara.
the cultural captain, Neeta Chaudhary, accompanied by the vice cultural captain, Shrita Bhattacharya.
Next in the procession are the military captain, Ishita Banyal, and the vice military captain, Manana Singh. We proudly present the sports captain, Tanmay Sethi, and vice sports captain, Tanveer Behel.
Stepping forward now are the ID captain, Shravika Bose, and vice ID captain, Shlok Bangli.
Requesting our head boy, Shiva Shukriti, and the head girl, Khadija Zahra, to step forward. May we request our honorable director, Shri Radharaman Khanna sir, and Shri Vijay Kumar Gulati sir, and our respected principal ma'am, to confer the sashes and badges with the head boy, Shiva Shukriti, and the head girl, Khadija Zahra.
head boy and head girl to step up.
Main council, attention! Main council, 4 steps backward. Attention!
Requesting our Vice Head Boy Dhruv Sharma and Vice Head Girl Vinay Gupta to step forward.
Main council, attention! Main council, 4 steps forward, march! Done! 1 step forward, march! Sanity!
May we request our esteemed dignitaries to bestow the sachets and badges to the Vice Head Boy and Vice Head Girl.
Council, attention! Done! 1 step forward, march! Done! 4 steps backward!
Requesting our Cultural Captain Neeja Chaudhary and Vice Cultural Captain Shrishta Bhattacharya to step forward. May we request our esteemed dignitaries to confer the sachets and badges to the cultural and vice cultural captains. Requesting our cultural and vice cultural captains to step back.
Main council, attention. Third. Step forward, march.
Requesting our literary captain Ishita Banyal and vice literary captain Mannat Sekri to step forward.
Main council, attention. Main council, fourth step forward, march.
May we request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly confer them with badges and sashes. Please. Requesting our literary and vice literary captains to step back.
Main council, attention. Go. Hold them forward march. Go. Hold them backward.
Requesting our sports captain Tanmay Sethi and vice sports captain Tanveer Behel to step forward.
Main council, attention. Main council, forces forward march.
May we request our honorable dignitaries to confer them with badges and sashes. Please. Requesting our sports captain and vice sports captain to step back.
Main council, attention. Turn. Hold. Main council, 5 steps forward march. Hold. Turn. Main council, 2 steps backward.
Requesting our IT captain, Sharikam Boj, and vice IT captain, Shlok Bhaguni, to step forward.
Main council, attention. Main council, 4 steps forward march.
May we request our honorable dignitaries to bestow them with badges and sashes. Requesting our IT and vice IT captains to step back.
Main council, attention. Done.
Requesting the head boy and the head girl to step forward.
Council, attention. Main council, forces forward march.
With the utmost respect, I now invite our distinguished directors, Shri Raja Raman Khanna Sir and Shri Vijay Kumar Gulati Sir, to present the school flag to our head boy Shivash Tupreti and head girl Khadija Zara. Sirs, please.
time, I would like to invite our esteemed principal, Ms. Felicitation ma'am, to kindly offer congratulatory remarks to the newly appointed student council. Ma'am, please. Along with the director, sir, Shri Raja Khanna, sir, and Shri Vijay Kumar Gulati, sir. Sir, please.
May we request our esteemed dignitaries to join us on the stage for a commemorative group photograph.
Sir, please. Ma'am, please.
थोड़ा सा पीछे हो जाओगे
The future calls, the moment's here.
With promise, hope, and voices clear.
A pledge to serve, a guiding light.
Walk with truth, uphold the right.
I now invite the 18 ambassadors to come forward. Sachin Chaubey,
Dash Gupta,
Bhumika Rawal,
Vikyat Singh Chauhan,
Vivan Kumar,
and Ahan Singh.
Our ATL ambassador, ATL lab that is for problem solving, for ideation, for technology and for innovation. Requesting all the parents, please encourage your children to be a part of ATL.
Now, I invite the ATL ambassadors to step forward.
ATL ambassadors, attention! Who's ready for one march? Standing.
May I request Middle Wing Coordinator Ms. Harsha Swami Ma'am, Primary Wing Coordinator Ms. Mridula Mukhopadhyay Ma'am, Pre-Primary Wing Coordinator Ms. Shweta Singh Ma'am, ATL Mentor Ms. Shivani Unyal Ma'am, HOD Science Department Mr. Sanjeev Sharma Sir, and HOD Computer Science Department Ms. Vinita Sharma Ma'am to confer the badges and sachets to the newly elected ATL ambassadors. So please.
Ma'am, please.
esteemed dignitaries to join us on the stage for congratulating the newly elected ATL ambassadors and also for the group photograph. So please.
Please. These ATL ambassadors will foster innovation and scientific inquiry within our institution. They will venture into new realms of knowledge and motivate their fellow students to engage in critical and creative thinking, equipping them for future challenges.
I now request the ATL ambassadors to step back.
ATL ambassadors, attention! Go step backward.
Congratulations to all the newly appointed council members. May you foster innovation and inspire your fellow students.
In silent steps and steady hands,
They take their
ma'am. HOD Fine Arts and Activity in Charge, Ms. Pushpa Singh ma'am. And HOD Social Science Student Council in Charge and Member of the Exam Department, Ms. Indu Dangwal ma'am, to confer the newly elected peer educators with badges. So please.
Please. I now invite all the esteemed dignitaries for their blessings and a group photograph. Sir, please.
Ma'am, please.
Our peer educators will function as mentors and guides for their fellow students, cultivating an environment of teamwork and assistance. They will encourage comprehensive development and wellness among their peers, exemplifying empathy and comprehension.
I now request our peer educators to step back.
Peer educators, attention! Peer educators, one step backward!
Congratulations to all the newly elected leaders. May you lead with compassion and integrity.
On stage they stand, both proud and still,
with dreams to lead, inspire, fulfill.
The badge they wear, a symbol true
of trust, of strength, of all they'll do.
Now I invite the House Council members.
Marching forward are the Charity House Captain, the Tag 10 of Grade 10B2.
And the Charity House Vice Captain of the Singh of 9B2. Of 10B3,
accompanied by the Vice House Captain, Arna Kaushal of Grade 9B4.
grade 10B2.
And the vice captain from humanity, Kathy of 9P3. Next in the procession is the integrity house captain, Behek Arya of 10B4.
Accompanied by the Vice House Captain, Kritika Kumari of 9B1. Requesting Charity House and Vice House Captains to step forward.
Charity House! Attention! Charity House! Forward march pass, begin! Stand please!
May I request Mr. Yogesh Kumar, HOD Physical Education, to confer the sachets and badges to the Charity House Captain Yatharth Jain and Vice House Captain Avni Singh. Ms. Shalini Singh ma'am to hand over the house flag to the captains. Ma'am, please. Thank you, sir.
Charity House! Attention! Charity House! 4 steps backward.
Requesting Harmony House and Wise House captains to step forward.
Harmony House!
request Mr. Vinay Jain, HOD Commerce Department, to confer the sashes and badges to the Harmony House Captain, Sonakshi Pandey, and Vice House Captain Anna Kaushal. May I also request Harmony House Mistress, Ms. Tina Afaq ma'am, to hand over the house flag to the captains. Sir, please.
Ma'am, please.
Thank you, sir.
request Ms. Pooja Bora, HOD, Science Department, Middle Way, to confer the sashes and badges to the Integrity House Captain, Mehak Arya, and Vice House Captain, Kritika Kumari. May I also request Integrity House Mistress, Ms. Neha Sharma Ma'am, to hand over the house flag to the captains. Ma'am, please.
May I request our esteemed dignitaries to grace the stage and give blessings to the House Council members.
So congratulations to all the house captain and vice captain, and my open challenge to all captain and vice captain, let's see this session which house is going to lead.
with compassion and wisdom. A leader's path is rarely straight.
It asks for strength to carry weight.
With every tough and earnest call
Comes duty to rise, not fear to fall. As we confer these responsibilities upon our student leaders, let us renew our dedication to cultivating their abilities and directing them on the path of leadership and service. Together, we shall uphold our school's principles and create a positive influence on our surroundings. Congratulations to all the newly elected leaders.
may you lead with wisdom, compassion and integrity, and may your tenure tenure is distinguished by achievement and satisfaction. Dance performance is a captivating artistic expression that combines movement, rhythm, and music to tell a story or convey emotions. It showcases the skill, creativity, and physical prowess of the dancers, often leaving the audiences mesmerized by the fluidity and precision of their movements. Here are the students of St. Teresa for performing a beautiful dance. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
Duty before self, service before glory. Leadership begins with duty, thrives on responsibility, and shines through action. Gare Duty before self, service before glory. Leadership begins with duty, thrives on responsibility, and shines through action. The price of greatness is responsibility in itself. You have a right to your own duty, but not to the fruits of your actions. disconnected.
Wow! What a mesmerizing display of rhythm and dance.
Indeed, Pratham.
Dear audience, please put your hands together for our young, dynamic, newly appointed council.
Clear.
सरहद पे चले सरहद पे हमें आवाज लगानी है माथे पे तिलक जय हिंद लगाओ मेरी निशानी है सरहद पे चले सरहद पे हमें आवाज लगानी है माथे पे तिलक जय हिंद लगाओ मेरी निशानी
we stand as one.
Bound by oath beneath the morning sun.
With hearts aflame, we pledge our earnest might
To uphold truth and honor in Saint Teresa's light.
It is with deep honor and gratitude that I extend a privileged invitation to our esteemed principal, Ms. Teresa ma'am, to administer the oath.
Your presence, ma'am, dignifies the solemn occasion, infusing it with reverence and significance. We humbly request your esteemed presence to lead us in taking this sacred oath,
Symbolizing our unwavering commitment to the values and principles that define our educational community. Ma'am, please. Thank you, children.
Ready for the oath? I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of the student council. I pledge to uphold the values, principles, and responsibilities entrusted to me. To serve with integrity, fairness, and dedication, and to work towards the betterment of the students' body and the school community. I will strive to promote the mission and vision of St. Teresa School and to lead by example in all my actions. Thank you.
Requesting all the house captains to pose the flag, please.
One by one, ma'am, one by one.
Humanity House, kindly step forward.
Requesting the head girl to pose the school flag.
Requesting the charity house captain to pose the house flag.
Requesting the Harmony House captain to pose the house flag.
house flag.
Requesting our respected principal, Ms. Renu Srivastava ma'am, to bless us with the kind words.
Ma'am, please.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to congratulate to newly selected student council and to their teachers and parents. Give them a huge round of applause. Students, I will speak in 2-3 lines only. Always remember, here you have been given sash and badges, but always remember this saying, leadership is not about the position. It is all about responsibilities and duties. And always remember 3 things for leadership, that is your courage, the clarity of the thought, and humility. It should not happen that today you got the badge, you got the sash, and after that you should think, no, I am something different, have power, and after that your behavior with your classmates or a schoolmate should change. It should not happen. Moreover, now you've got the responsibility, so you should develop empathy, you should develop humility and be the voice of your peer. Whatever problems they are facing, try to solve those problems. Coordinate with your teachers, coordinate with your coordinators, with the authorities, and try to resolve the problems. So if you are having this responsibility, this duty, I am very sure that you are going to rock whole year. There are many children, those who are having same capability, same kind of knowledge, competency, but still post as one. That is why we have given this responsibility to few of the children to uphold the flag of the school, but it should not happen that every time you should think this thing, you know, I am the best one, I am the powerful person and everybody should follow me. No. If your classmate, if your schoolmate, they are facing any problem, they are discussing with you anything, take their voices, give respect to them, and then only you will be able to uphold the flag of the school. So once again, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your most kind words.
Requesting all the council members to take their positions for a group photograph. Our esteemed directors to join us for a group photograph. Sir, please.
We will also like to invite our principal to join us on the stage. Ma'am, please.
In the dance of life, guidance is the gentle hand.
Leading us through shadows to understand.
Leadership, a beacon shining bright.
Illuminating paths with wisdom's light.
With these heartfelt verses, may I humbly request the esteemed presence of our revered director, Sri Rajaraman Khanna sir, to grace with his words of wisdom and profound experience. Your guidance, sir, is the beacon that illuminates our path, instilling its values in the perseverance, integrity and excellence. Sir, please.
Good afternoon to all the parents present here and to the teachers, and my love to my students. It is said and sometimes believed also that leaders are those who are born with some special qualities. But at St. Teresa School, we do not believe in this premise. We at St. Teresa School believe that we make leaders at our school, So first of all, my congratulations to all the students present here, those who have been selected for the Students' Council, and those who have been conferred batches and sashes. But I always, whenever you get the position, I always say that you should always remember that a leader is never a leader by position. कोई भी आदमी इस वजह से लीडर नहीं बन सकता कि उसके पास कोई पोजीशन है। ये पहले माना जाता था कि किसी की हाइट बहुत बड़ी है, या जिसके पास कमरा बहुत बड़ा है, या जिसको किसी कंपनी के अंदर अच्छी पोजीशन मिल गई है, वही लीडर है। नो, लीडर वो है जिसके अंदर लीडरशिप की क्वालिटीज हैं। मैं थोड़े से अपनी लाइफ के एक्सपीरियंसेस से बताऊंगा कि किस तरीके से आई हैव सीन इन माय लाइफ that how those people have been good leaders in my eyes. मुझे याद है कि 1984 की बात है, 1984। मैं बैंक में प्रोबेशनरी ऑफिसर था और मेरी पोस्टिंग उस समय अमृतसर में थी। यहाँ पर एक दिल्ली के अंदर एक लीडर था, मिस्टर भास्कर, बैंक के अंदर ऑफिसर्स लीडर। I just met him. I told him that I want to carry my further studies और मुझे आप मेरी पोस्टिंग दिल्ली में करवा दीजिए। और उन्होंने मेरी पोस्टिंग दिल्ली में करवा दी। एंड लकीली पोस्टिंग भी उसी ब्रांच में कराई, मयूर विहार ब्रांच के अंदर। और मैं ये बात नोट करता था कि वो मिस्टर भास्कर रोज जब बैंक ऑफ हो जाता था, बिकॉज आवर ब्रांच यूज्ड टू स्टार्ट एट 8:30 एट दैट टाइम, आफ्टर 12:30, आफ्टर फिनिशिंग द वर्क आफ्टर 1:30, व्हाट ही विल डू, वो इतनी एक फाइल निकालता है। फाइल निकालकर he used to sit on a typing machine, टाइप करते थे। at least 100 letters every day he used to type. He used to read it, type it, read it, type it, then ask somebody to put it in a लिफाफे में डालो, envelope, and send it. And wherever there was a conference, I used to see in his conference for hundreds of employees. Hundreds and thousands of employees used to come. And from far-flung areas also. What does it show? For a leader, it is very important that you should have connectivity with everybody. जितनी आप अपने दूसरों से कनेक्टिविटी रखेंगे और दूसरों के साथ एम्पैथी रखेंगे, उतना ही आप अच्छे लीडर बनेंगे। हेड बॉयज को ध्यान रखना है कि उन्होंने अपने नीचे वालों के साथ कनेक्शन रखना है, और कल्चरल, स्पोर्ट्स, लिटरेचर वाले बॉयज जो हेड बॉयज हैं, उनको अपने छोटे वालों के साथ रखना है, जूनियर्स के साथ कनेक्टिविटी रखनी है, so that you work like a team and you are respected by everybody. अगर आप सोचो नो मैं तो लीडर बन गया और मुझे किसी से कोई बात करने की जरूरत नहीं है, कोई किसी से सजेशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं है, then you are not a good leader. लाइफ के अंदर आगे बढ़कर अगर आपको अच्छा लीडर बनना है तो आपको जितनी कनेक्टिविटीज ज्यादा रखोगे उतने ही आप अच्छे लीडर बनोगे. Because when you talk with other students, discuss with other students, उनके views भी लेते हो, your mind opens up and your brain is not one brain at that time. It is a brain of the team in which the whole team is there of the students' council. So connectivity is very, very important. We should keep in mind. Secondly, we should always not try that anything which is being done or being done successfully, for that I am responsible or I am the reason for that. आपको हमेशा ये याद रखना है कि आपको दूसरों को इंपॉर्टेंस देनी है कि yes, you have done it and lead the team at that time from the behind. ये कहा जाता है कि एक अच्छा लीडर जो होता है वो कहता है कि I want to win. I want to win. But you too can also win. So I want you should win. And when you win, I will win. That should be the quality of a leader. That you should remember. Third thing we should always remember that we should give the opportunity to others. और यह नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि सब क्वालिटीज मेरे अंदर ही हैं. ये देखा गया है कि कितनी भी बड़ी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हो और कितने भी बड़े लीडर्स हो, they alone have not been successful. They have been successful because of the experts they are having working with them. और वो उन लोगों को जो वर्किंग कराते हैं, they do not work like as a climber कि मैं ऊपर हूं तुम नीचे हो. They seek their cooperation. और जब आप दूसरों के साथ मिलकर काम करते हो, as a team work, कनेक्टिविटी बढ़ाते हो, तो naturally the success is more powerful, more rewarding for you, everybody. आज की डेट में आपको मजेदार बात बताऊं कि दो पॉइंट मैं एम्फेसाइज करना चाह रहा था कि sometimes what happens कि मान लीजिए कल्चरल वाला बच्चा है, मैं हेड बॉय हूं, मैं चाहता हूं कि कल्चरल वाले जो काम कर रहे हैं उसका भी रिवॉर्ड जो है मेरे को ही मिल जाए क्योंकि मैं तो हेड बॉय हूं. जरा it can happen, right? Can happen with you also. और ये ह्यूमन नेचर होती है. जब मैं बचपन में भी था, मैं भी चाहता था नाम मेरा ही होना चाहिए, दूसरे का नहीं होना चाहिए. Life is like that. When we are young, we want to conquer the world. But when we are at my age, we want to conquer ourselves. जब हम अपने आप को जीतते हैं, तभी असली जीत होती है. आज मैडम साइंस की स्टूडेंट रही हैं, बायो की स्टूडेंट रही हैं. अगर मैडम सोचने लगे कि स्कूल के अंदर लीड करने के लिए साइंस के अलावा कॉमर्स वाले काम करे ना करे, कोई बात नहीं है. She cannot be a good leader. कॉमर्स वालों को भी मैम को प्रमोट करना पड़ेगा. मैडम बायो की टीचर रही हैं, बायो की एक्सपर्ट रही हैं, ATL की एक्सपर्ट नहीं रही हैं. But today our school name is for ATL. It is because the quality of leadership she is having. तो मॉर्निंग में जरूर कह रहा था कि वो कोई बात नहीं, बच्चों के साथ हम पीछे हैं, लेकिन we give full hand to her. And when we give full hand to others, then only the best results come. Today I am having so many schools with me, some in resettlement colonies also, and some small schools also. I give full opportunity to the heads working over there. गलती करने का मौका देना चाहिए. Because from mistakes only we learn. We should not breathe all the time on the neck of the other leaders. वो blossom नहीं कर पाएंगे. So these are certain qualities which the leader should have, which I, from my past life I could recollect. और next thing is, आप एक अच्छे लीडर बनना चाहते हैं, तो you should have empathy and sympathy with others. जरूरी नहीं है कि स्कूल के अंदर जो आप काम कर रहे हैं उसी की वजह से आपकी लीडरशिप शो होगी. आप अपने स्कूल के सराउंडिंग एरिया में भी, सोसाइटी में भी जो अच्छे काम अगर कर रहे हैं, किसी की हेल्प कर रहे हैं, किसी असहाय की हेल्प कर रहे हैं, किसी एक बच्चे को टीच कर रहे हैं, that is also your leadership. You can go ahead with those qualities in the life, you will be successful. क्योंकि जब तक आप दूसरे के दर्द को नहीं समझना सीखेंगे, तब तक लाइफ आपकी सार्थक नहीं हो सकती. If you want that you should be successful in life, आप successful हो जाओगे. तभी होगे जब सबको साथ लेके चलोगे. और सक्सेसफुल होने के बाद you should have a concern for the society also, which is very important. और मैं तो ये बात मानता हूं कि जब आप दूसरे के दुखों को समझते हैं, तभी आपके अंदर असली लीडरशिप आती है. आपके अंदर संवेदनाएं होंगी, भावनाएं होंगी, आप भावुक होंगी, तभी आपको लाइफ का मजा आएगा. किसी के गमों पर आंसू उबाल कर देखो, किसी के गमों पर आंसू उबाल कर देखो और उनमें रंग डाल कर देखो. किसी के गमों को आंसुओं की आंच पर उबाल कर देखो और उनको रंगों में डाल कर देखो. उनको वर्ड्स मुझे ध्यान नहीं आ रहा, मैं ठीक से बता देता हूं कि अगर आपके अंदर आंसू हैं, अगर आपके अंदर भावनाएं हैं और आप किसी के प्रॉब्लम्स को, गमों को अपनाते हो, तो आप देखिए कि आपको कितना आनंद आएगा. आप जब किसी के पांव का कांटा निकालेंगे तो आपके दिल के अंदर क्या खुशी होगी, वो आप ही महसूस कर पाएंगे. So always you should have empathy and sympathy for the society. With these words, I wish you once again best of the year. और मैं ये चाहूँगा कि आने वाले समय में आप इतना अच्छा काम करो कि स्कूल भी आपको याद रखे, चारों तरफ आपकी सोसाइटी भी याद रखे, आपके सराउंडिंग में आपके जो पड़ोसी हैं वो भी आपको याद रखें, और जो नए बच्चे हैं, जो नए हमारे लीडर्स बने हैं, आप उनको ट्रेन करके जाओ, उनको इन्वॉल्व करके जाओ, ताकि हमारा जो एक नाम है स्कूल का कि वी प्रोड्यूस लीडर्स, वो बना रहना चाहिए और हमारे स्कूल की जय 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 जयकार होती रहनी चाहिए। थैंक यू।
Very good afternoon, parents. One thing I would like to request, these children of primary and middle wing, they are sitting at the back. They are at the leadership position, and many of the projects they will be getting. So that time your support is required, because you know you all are in professional life. If only they will be developing their skills in the academics and life skills and other leadership skills, they will not be able to develop inside, they will be struggling in the professional life. So there your support is needed, because time management, we in the school will be making them learn, but at home also you should make them learn how to manage the time, instead of saying कि इसमें participate नहीं करना है. We have chosen the children, lot many projects they are going to do, and without your support it is not possible. So please provide your support to them, so that when they will be passed out from 12th standard, we can proudly say, yes, we have produced good leaders. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Your insights have the power to inspire and empower the students, guiding them towards a future filled with promise and purpose. Through storms and trials in the darkest night,
guidance steadies, a compass of insight.
leadership rises, a steady helm.
Navigating waters where doubts overwhelm.
With profound reverence, I now extend a sincere invitation to our esteemed director, Shri Vijay Kumar Gulati sir, to grace us with his enlightening words of wisdom and lead us along the path of knowledge and righteousness. Sir, please.
गुड आफ्टरनून। सबसे पहले तो मैं अपने प्यारे बच्चों को कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन, और पेरेंट्स जो बैठे हुए हैं उन सबको मैं कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन देता हूँ कि आज छोटी सी उम्र में बच्चों को हमने इतनी बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दी है। ये बात सही है कि लीडर पैदा नहीं होते, लीडर बनाए जाते हैं। सच्ची बात है, ये प्रूव होती है। बेटा लीडरशिप, जैसे सर ने कहा है कि लीडर मेन सबको साथ लेके चलना, लीडर जो दूसरों को लीड कर सके, अपनी नहीं चलानी, सबको साथ लेके चलना है। बेटा आपको रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दी है तो कभी भी आप में घमंड नहीं आना चाहिए। यहाँ आप में ईगो आएगी तो वो आगे जाके बढ़ती ही जाएगी। जिंदगी में अगर आपने खुशियाँ लेनी है, सही लीडर बनना है, तो बेटा दूसरों को साथ लेके चलना है। आप में ये क्वालिटी होनी चाहिए कि मेरे को कोई क्रिटिसाइज करता है तो सुनने की ताकत रखें। लीडर होता है कि नहीं मैं ठीक हूँ, नहीं बेटा हमें सबको साथ लेके चलना है, होता है ना। तो अजय घमंड नहीं करना कि मेरे को तो बैच लग गया, मैं हेड बॉय गेट गर्ल। बेटा जिंदगी में अच्छे इंसान बनने का कोई कंपटीशन नहीं है। ऐसी जगह है जहाँ कोई कंपटीशन नहीं है। अच्छा इंसान बनना है तो कोई कंपटीशन नहीं है, खुद ही बन जाते हैं हम लोग अगर अच्छे काम करेंगे। तो आपने अपने माँ बाप का नाम रोशन करना है, स्कूल का नाम रोशन करना है। जितने स्कूल में सिर्फ रह के नहीं, ये जो आज आपको रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी मिली है, ये एक तरह से फ्यूचर आपका जो किस तरह से आपने लीड करना है, जिस तरह की क्वालिटी आपको कल को कॉलेज जाएंगे, जो आप लोग प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में जाएंगे, तो आपको ये एहसास होगा कि मैंने कैसे लीड करना है, कैसे लोगों को साथ लेके चलना है। ये बहुत कम बच्चों को मौका मिलता है, और दूसरे बच्चे जिनको ये मौका नहीं मिला, मैं उनको भी कहूँगा कि वो इनको देखें, और बेटा आप उनके लिए प्रेरणा के स्रोत बनने चाहिए। वो आपके देखे कुछ ना कुछ सीखे कि हमने भी आप जैसे बनना है। बेटा जहाँ भी अहम आ जाता है तो याद रखना आदमी का पतन स्टार्ट हो जाता है। समझिए बेटा, कभी भी आपने अहम नहीं करना, और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी से काम करना है। जिंदगी में अगर आपने रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी से काम करना सीख लिया तो दुनिया की कोई ताकत नहीं है कि आपको आपकी मंजिल तक कोई जाने से रोक सके। तो आपने जो भी काम करना है रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी से करना है, कंसंट्रेशन से करना है, कभी भी अधूरे मन से नहीं करना। जैसे कि मैं सबको बताता हूँ, पेरेंट्स बैठे हैं उनको भी बताता हूँ, तो पेरेंट्स बच्चों को बताना है कि भाई जो भी काम करना है हमें मन लगा के करना है। अगर खेलना है तो मन लगा के खेलना है, अगर टीवी देखना है तो मन लगा के देखना है, खाना खाना है तो भी मन लगा के खाना है। अगर ये हमारी हैबिट हो जाए, हर काम अपना हम मन लगा के करेंगे, कंसंट्रेशन से करेंगे, तो हमारी पूरी ज़िंदगी एक ये हैबिट बन जाएगी, और हमारी जो मंजिल है, जो हम लोग चाहते हैं ज़िंदगी में कामयाबी, वो अपने आप ही मिलती जाएगी। तो आगे ही बहुत सारा टाइम हो गया है, तो मैं ये पुनः बच्चों मैं आपको कॉन्ग्रेचुलेसन करता हूँ। ज़िंदगी में हर वो तरक्की मिले आपको जो आप चाहते हो, लेकिन बात मेरी याद रखना कि अच्छे इंसान बन जाओगे तो सब कुछ मिल जाएगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you, sir.
Your guidance is the cornerstone of our institution, inspiring us to strive for excellence and integrity in all endeavors.
Moving ahead, let's take assurance and listen to the words of head boy Shivaksh Upreti and head girl Khadija Zara.
I'd like to start with a story. Once there was a young lad who believed that he was destined for greatness, that one day he would reach immense heights beyond what he thought ever that he would reach. But as time flew, he somehow lost his confidence. His personality, everything, every good attribute he possessed shattered. Maybe because of him taking more losses than he could have handled. But then one day, when he was in class 5, he was given an opportunity. An opportunity by our primary wing coordinator, Ms. Mridula ma'am, and our respected principal, Ms. Renu ma'am, and our esteemed directors, Shri Rajaraman Khanna sir and Shri V.K. Gulati sir, to act as the head boy of this prestigious institution of the primary wing. That lad was none other than me, a student of class 5th who once had lost his confidence. But once he marched through this corridor and once he stood on that stage, things changed. I started with the story, a very pleasant morning, a very auspicious morning to the non-present here. I started with the story because it's the one I hold quite close to my heart. It's a story of transformation, a story of my transformation, of how a frightened lad was transformed by this institution. And it was the first step of this journey of enlightenment. It laid the first step of the foundation of what I am today. Because when that young lad was being conferred upon that badge, on that very stage, he saw a glimmer of hope in his parents' eyes, in his mother's eyes, in his father's eyes. And when that bright light turned brighter than thousands of suns, he knew that this was not going to be the end of his council lectures, but rather its very beginning. So when I got to 11th and was finished with my boards, once again I filled out the council form, and surprisingly, I was selected as the vice head boy of this institution. Then I
was selected every day turned into a day of learning, of thoughts, learning from Indu ma'am, who was our council in charge, from respected Prachi ma'am and respected Ashu sir, who are senior wing coordinators. And these learnings were indeed substantial to me. And these learning not only came from the teachers, but also from other students. For me, it was the last year's council, because it was not just a group of captains. For me, it was an unforgettable experience, because the laughs we had together, the events we organized, and the heights we sought, all were so motivational to me. It had such a profound impact. I'd like to thank them all, really. Dil se ek thanks to my students' council and historical council team. Certainly a special thanks to our head girl for always having my back and helping me grow and learn. Through her frequent angry outbursts, thoda sa ek request hai, gussa kam hua kar. But it was an honor, and I'm fairly confident that this year's council will be an even better opportunity for me to grow and find my place in this world. From being an academic achiever to the lead singer of the school's choir, from winning countless medals in Olympiads to representing the school at an inter-school level in singing, not dancing, debates and MUNs. I have done it all. But the moment, this very moment, when I'm standing next to the stage, to this humble audience, next to Prachi ma'am, next to Ashu sir, next to our esteemed directors and principal, this is the one which is going to remain the closest to my heart. You see, this life, this school life, it's a beautiful tapestry. But we as students only look at it from the wrong sides. We are so focused on looking at the worn out fabric of academic hardships that we forget to focus on the guidance we are getting, the PAs we are making, and the teachers who help us grow from the inside as well as outside, framing our personalities, sculpting us, creating a character out of us. And that's what I look forward to change this year. I want to change this outlook of students, believing that school is nothing but academics. It's a way to change yourself. I did. Over the last 2 years, I changed myself, and I assure you that I will lead by example. And even now, after being conferred upon this badge, the highest honor one can get in their scholastic life, deep down, I'm nothing but a humble student of the school who wants to do the right thing and make his parents proud. And this speech is dedicated to those who helped me the most throughout this journey, who helped me believe that I had it in me, my mother and my father, who were always there, from the happiest day to the darkest nights. Thank you for always pushing me, for sculpting a statue which holds Swaraj higher than anything else in the world. Mummy and Papa, I made it. I made it to the top just like I said. But big victory is still miles away. And I promise that I'll give my blood and sweat for that. To all the teachers who are my guiding lights, thank you for always having my back, for extending a helping hand and in using such a palpable interest towards leadership, and for supporting this little endeavor of mine. And see, I'm not perfect, but I am certain that even this year I will work on my shortcomings and my faults, my flaws. I will work on them under the guidance of the school, under the guidance of a ma'am, under the guidance of our senior wing coordinators, and metamorphose into an even better self. वो कहते हैं ना, ये जो हंस रही है दुनिया मेरी नाकामियों पे, ताने कस रही है दुनिया मेरी नाकामियों पे, पर मैं काम कर रहा हूँ अपनी खामियों पे. Thank you school, thank you ma'am, thank you sirs, thank you St. Teresa for sculpting the character out of that young frightened lad, for giving him a stage, this podium, and letting his voice echo in this auditorium. I will be forever grateful to this institution for considering my voice worthy of becoming the voice of the students, the voice of this school, and I assure you that I will give my blood and sweat for the schools and its growth. Because we know with great power must come great responsibility. So expressing my gratitude to all the ones who stood and all the ones who stayed. all the ones who are here, the humble audience, and all the magicians at the backstage. This is Shiva Shuprekhi signing in as the head boy of St. Teresa School, session 2025 to 2026. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Parents are requested to please be here. Father and mother of section Upreti, parents, they are requested. Sivaj, please come. Please come.
बहुत अच्छा बना, very nice, well done. लेकिन एक चीज मैं कहना चाहूँगा, always remember, success is never ending, and failure is never final. हमें हमेशा इस बात को याद रखना है और अपने इमोशंस को हमेशा कंट्रोल करके उनके ऊपर राइड करना है. अभी एक बार मैं किसी जगह पढ़ रहा था या कोई बात कर रहा था मेरे से कि ऐसा क्यों होता है कि चाइना के प्लेयर्स या जापान के प्लेयर्स इतने सारे मेडल लेने के बाद फिर वो कंप्लेसेंट ही नहीं होते और अगली बार में भी वो मेडल्स लेते हैं. उसका कारण है कि ये देखा गया कि अगर आज उन्होंने गोल्ड मेडल लिया है तो अगले दिन फिर वो ग्राउंड में होते हैं, वो अगले दिन फिर ग्राउंड में होते हैं क्योंकि वो जो सक्सेस उन्होंने पाई है उसको वो भूल जाते हैं. एंड दे स्टार्ट सर्चिंग फॉर द न्यू हॉरिजन्स, न्यू अचीवमेंट्स, न्यू हाइट्स. तो आपको अभी बहुत ऊंचा होना है, बहुत ऊंचा होना है, बहुत ऊंचा.
Okay, that was a killer speech. Somebody has set the bar very high. Can we please have a round of applause for Shiva? Thank you. Okay, so I live in two worlds, and one is a world of books. I've cast spells at Hogwarts with Harry. I have survived dystopian nightmares in Hunger Games, and I've looked for meanings in the stars with Augustus Waters. But my second world, the real one with all of you, is by far superior. This real world is populated with characters slightly less eccentric, but supremely real, made of flesh and bone, full of love, who are my ultimate inspiration for everything. A very warm and heartfelt greetings to everybody present here. As I stand before you today, overwhelmed with gratitude and humility, I wish to begin by offering my deepest respects and warmest greetings to everybody present here. To my honorable directors, Shri Raja Raman Khanna sir, Shri Vijay Kumar Gulati sir, Ms. Renu Srivastava ma'am, whose leadership has inspired me every single day. To our coordinators and dear teachers, who have nurtured us with care and wisdom. Looking back, my first day in St. Teresa School sounded a lot like this. एक छोटी सी बच्ची यूनिफॉर्म पहन के काफी excited थी to waltz into a place where she was told she would learn. Of course, little did she know that this was a place where she would soon find her home. Taking a trip down memory lane, it all began with simple poems whispered in the morning hush of assemblies. And the nervous excitement of speaking into a mic, I found myself elated with expression. Fascinated by the quiet thrill of talking into the audience, the intimacy of working with a lot of passionate people towards a shared goal. Everything that I was provided with all my teachers, it has shaped the person that I've now become. And pata hi nahi chala, when those small beginnings grew into larger responsibilities, organizing events, standing firm in debates, and bringing voices together in MUNs. I carry deep gratitude for my mentors who stood beside me through all of it. Beyond the podium, I pushed my limits on the skating rink, and when I competed at the national level,
I learned a lot of things, but most importantly, I learned that the losses I met with would only add to success in life. And for that, I owe my heartfelt gratitude to Anas sir and to Arvind sir. At St. Teresa, I was gently molded by hands that never really let go. By teachers who always saw the best in me, who pushed me to my hardest. To the board of directors whose words have always lifted me. To our graceful principal and ever-guiding coordinators. Thank you for building not just an institution, but a home where I grew into myself. But my ultimate inspiration comes from my best friend, the dazzling woman from whom I received my name and my life's blood, my mother. As she guided me through these incredible 17 years, I don't know if she ever realized that the person I most wanted to be was her. It was in the year 2012. I walked through the gates of the school for the orientation. I was very curious and I had no idea what was going to happen. So we were all seated and my mom was very enthusiastic. She sat on the first seat and I remember the ever so gracious Khanna sir invited her to light the lamp. So I hope she's happy here because from lighting that lamp to watching her own daughter march up to that same stage, light that lamp, it's come a long way. And though my father couldn't be here today, I know that he's listening and I know that he has that rare $1 billion smile that he sometimes has. I promise to keep striving every single day to be a girl that you can be proud of. And to my brother, Yusuf, words don't begin to explain the absolute joy that it is to be your sister. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Thank you for being my flag post, my best friend and my strength. यूनिफॉर्म के पीछे छुपी थी कहानियाँ हर दोस्त बना एक नई जिंदगी का पैगाम ना समझे कब दोस्ती रिश्ते बन गई स्कूल की यारियों में मिली एक नई पहचान आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक कौशल्या फहीम VG, VS, Adi, Ananya, Yuvika, Dhruv, Vidhi, Aradhya and Shaurya. And of course the heartiest congratulations to the head boy, my dear friend Shivaksh. We went from singing songs with each other to marching up upon this magnificent stage. Thank you for your kindness and patience. You have earned this post and I am deeply, deeply grateful to work alongside. But the greatest thanks will of course be to my fellow students and my juniors. You've all shaped this journey in ways that I will never forget. The shared stress before exams, the laughter in the hallways, it meant everything to me. My voice will be an echo of yours, and whenever is it that you'll need me, you'll find me tucked away in one of the quiet classrooms of St. Teresa School, where futures are quietly forged, where thoughts become action, and where sparks become fire. Special thanks to Yogesh sir and all the PT teachers for guiding all of us students, stimulating the very spirit of this event. And as the walls of this very auditorium echo with jubilation, I formally ask you to bestow your trust in me as I take on this role and responsibility. And with your trust, I promise to serve you wholeheartedly. I will strive every single day to be the leader who lifts others up, who listens deeply and who leads with love. Because the walls of this school echo with these three magical words: trust, serve and love. And that is exactly what I promise to give you. I remain eternally grateful to this institution, to St. Teresa, for it shaped not just my path but my purpose. Thank you so very much. Have a fantastic day full of smiles and pride. And to us, the newly elected Council of Student Council of 2025 and 26, congratulations and all the best. Let us reign with dignity and humanity. This is Khadija Zahra signing in as the head girl of St. Teresa School for the session 2025 and 26. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
That was truly heart-touching. Thank you, Shivaksh.
Thank you, Zara. Council members, kindly get ready for the dispersal.
With the lines,
In the symphony of existence, they harmonize.
guidance and leadership, the true allies.
Together they forge a path of grace.
Guiding us to triumph in life's intricate embrace.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Sayonara.
au revoir.
Alvida.
And goodbye till next year.
Thank you.
Dear parents, you are requested to kindly take the refreshment and then only you can leave. Thank you, parents. Thank you, dignitaries.